J3, I put a dick in the house. I click in the house. I don't know what this shit be about. Check it. Go ahead and pick it up. Go ahead and tighten up. J3, I might fuck a white cuz you know I don't even know. Gotta pick up my flow. Hold up. What do I got to show? Man, you know I got that bathing 8 camo. BBC, ice creams on my feet. Now I'm lying like shit. This the plus ultra gold. I might go inch a instinct on a hoe. Ayy. That's that Dragon Ball shit. I be dragging balls all across the bitch. I don't even know. I be telling up my dick. I don't even know.
I be dragging balls all over.
I still had to work to get it despite how I was brought up. I did it all day, so a simple drug high. I worked for jobs in college. How you gon' judge? I slave for them minimum wage, no left but left side. Still made them. Check it. I won't tell nobody if you won't, even though I got you tell you. Check it. I won't tell nobody if you won't, even though I got you.
Where's his page? Oh.
I'll turn it up to the beginning. Check it. I won't tell nobody if you won't, even though I got you.
And that's what I want. I just wanted if you want.
Yeah.
And then.
Yes, that's what I'm talking to.
It really, bro. Like, one song takes me like from like 5 hours to like a week sometimes. Like Jay's tracks took me a solid week to get through. Like one track a week. You know what I mean?
Which is why the album just can't be dropped.
We didn't say he was gonna be dropping them all though.
Niggas be rushing me to drop it. That man Tracy called me the other day and was like, JJ, why is the album ready yet?
I'm saying, bro, why isn't the album ready yet? I feel you, Tracy.
Tell us why it isn't ready, bro.
No, I got you
Because we gotta get to this one.
what he don't. And no, it's not. Don't. Alright, so I got it right now on volume because I was tweaking the volume.
Okay.
You see on the track where it says don't tracks and then it says volume?
Ball.
Left.
Oh, ball. Okay.
Okay, so change that to waveform.
I see.
Yeah.
And then I can just.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even though I got you.
JJ, what's your favorite song on the album?
My favorite song now?
Yeah.
Best kept secret. Playboy Rendezvous. I won't tell nobody if you
Sure.
won't, even though I got you.
I really like the last one. I really like all your highs.
You broke up here for the throwback
Shot last night. I was like, this is
Like what?
Thotty Toddy.
Thotty
I like
Toddy
the
is hard.
name.
Thotty
I like
Toddy
the
is
You
hard.
like Donnie too? That name is hard.
Thotty Toddy is hard, bro.
You wasn't wrestling.
You like the name Thotty Toddy?
You wasn't a wrestling fan.
Best Kept Secret is definitely my favorite, but Thotty Toddy is definitely hard.
You like the name?
Yes. But
Niggas
I also like wrestling, so.
I don't get it.
There was a
Scotty
wrestling
Too Hotty?
Scotty Too Hotty.
That's why it's called that.
Yes.
That's where it came from.
But like, what? It's different that in the song, but like, I feel like a casual listener wouldn't know that.
But
I don't know why a casualist wouldn't know that. I thought that was like
a stick.
yeah, like if you just like drop like John Cena's name or something.
You
The Migos had a song called Scotty Too Hotty.
I thought it was Thotty Toddy. Oh shit. If you like it, I love it.
Nigga.
What are you eating?
Zucchini and squash with chicken.
Oh, this man doing it mathematically. That's my boy Marcus. We went to high school together, better known as Machi.
Hi.
Shouts to Club Indigo.
And what is that?
Club Indigo.
And what does Marcus do? Or what do you say, Machi?
Yeah, my name is Marcus. I go by Machi. I'm a producer and an engineer. I've been doing it for about 4 years, so I like it.
Okay. Went to Full Sail, learned this in a classroom setting.
Yep.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Be for real.
Mhm.
Oh, we don't put money into this. How hard is it?
Bro, I hope you didn't think that he learned how to draw and shit. Like I don't know anything was going on, but he's drawing. Like I don't know. Jay doesn't know what's going on. So,
I don't know what was
like,
going on.
Jay doesn't know what's going on, so I
I
had to do
just said
something.
something about drawing, and I was like, what? This is not the type of art that I'm used to.
This is art right here.
Man, this is art plus math equals music.
Facts.
Yep. It's rough.
Don't.
Here for the throwback stroke.
Here for the throwback stroke. Keep it on the low, don't keep. I think I'm gonna keep this. Here for the throwback stroke. Keep it on the low, don't.
Alright, so explain what you're doing.
So right now, I'm chopping up the melody to accompany his vocal chop. So basically, what we did earlier was we removed silence from his voice, and in that there are different little spaces where there's nothing. So I want to accompany that.
Here from the throwback stroke, do it with gotcha.
So it's basically sectioning off the beat on top of his vocal to where there's silence throughout, and it's just like a nice little chop to give the listener some like different dynamics. Cool. And it's in then like a triplet fashion, so it's like bump, 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 instead of like it in a triplet it'd be like put it up, but like I'm just taking the one of each one and then doing it like that. So yeah.
What made you go to school and decide to do this? Like, where'd this come from?
So I went to college at Charleston, and initially, like, I was a international business, international law major. Like, that's what I'm gonna go do. And then I ended up like having this program on my laptop called Logic, and that's how I really started. It was just like messing around, like, oh, this is cool. Like, I've been doing music in high school for like a while. Like, I'm a multi-instrumentalist, so I play like 15 instruments now, 17. Somewhere around there. It's in there.
Hey man, when you start playing that many instruments, you ain't gotta count no more. Just tell them why I played it. I played the stuff.
I play the stuff. But yeah,
like
like
instrument, I probably can play it.
I was really upset at college at Charleston because the only class I was really able to get into was a reading band. So you basically just like get in there, read music, and play, and it was like not gratifying at all. So like I decided to like continue on making like my own little music and everything. And I ended up dropping out to go pursue music like full time. So I basically took about 6 months of my life and like stayed in studios for 6 months of my life, like grinding out, being broke, not being good enough to go sell music yet, but like perfecting my craft and everything.
So do you actually make music yourself, other than just like engineering and producing?
I have at the moment like 28. Well, I counted yesterday, so it's 2,874 beats that are on my laptop right now. And then I have another 5,000 on a hard drive. So it's just like, it's 5,000-ish. Like, I'm not sure the actual number, but
5,000-ish beats.
Yep. Made over the course of 4 years. Those 5,000 though are like my trash ones. So like how I make music is like, I'll go through the day, I'll start, and usually like my first 2 or 3, they're really, really bad, and then I make a decent one. So I'll keep the decent one, perfect it. Those trashy ones I'll either keep just because there's like an aspect that I like about it, or I can learn from, and then continue on with that. So it's just like learning as I go type stuff. When I was like really starting off though, it was more like me learning from other producers. So like, hey, how'd you do that? Like, how'd you reverse it and all that type of stuff, and like learning my way around the DAW, and then just touching it like every day, like the hustle, doing it every day. And then after like I got out of like my beat making phase where I was just making beats, I started selling them, and then people were recording on them, so I needed to make the vocal sound good. At first I was horrible. I'm just like, this sounds good, and it basically was just like me raising the volume and like raising the bass tones of like something through an EQ, and I'm like, you ready? And people were like, no, this is not close. Yeah. So after that, like that's where I started to reflect upon like, I actually need to like go train myself like properly how to do this. So I went to Full Sail, and they taught me a lot, but at the same time I honestly could have learned it all from YouTube. So I basically went $50,000 in debt for 2 years of or a year of my life, and yeah, but I learned a lot. I'm working on getting a certification for my engineer's license like down here, so I can actually like get on the list, because once you have the license,
Which one down here?
Charleston.
Do you not live down here?
No, I live here. But like, I have people everywhere. So like, sometimes I'm in New York, sometimes I'm in Florida. I haven't been to California yet to link up with those connects, but I've met people from Florida that live there now. So I think this would be like my home base for like where I want to do this.
Everyone else you're talking about has their own home base, like
So it's more of just like figuring out what I want to do, how I'm gonna do it, and actually acting upon it. So yeah, and the next like this upcoming year, I'm looking to grab the license and then like build out my studio. So either make it a home studio at first and then build out to like a corporate building where I'm soundproofing everything, or just like keeping it a home studio but just building out like an absolutely massive studio with like 4 different sections, like a mixing station and all that type of stuff. But these are future plans. Right now I'm just like grinding, getting these mixes done for local artists and everything, and then providing beats for newer artists that are like releasing a lot of freshman albums this year. So like,
So you have like a tag or anything?
mm-hmm. Yeah, it's this anime girl saying Machi. It's like
Saying Machi?
Yeah.
Did you put it on this? No.
No, on mixes I never tag.
Okay. You have to tag on your own beats.
Well, like when you mix, your tag is how it sounds. So like, mixing is more of like a fingerprint rather than like anybody can go do this. Like I'm basically teaching him how like my fingerprint looks, so he can replicate it himself, but also like add on to it. So me personally, when it comes to mixes, like I like chopping things and then adding like crunch, and then also like subtle reverb. So those are like my 3 big aspects when it comes to like a fingerprint of mine. When you hear it mix, that is mine. It'll sound decently the same as like other people with the same like Machi mix, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, like when it comes to beat making, I'm into like a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm like doing EDM, I'm doing rap, I do Latin beats, I do R&B, I've done rock beats. I haven't done a country beat yet, and I don't intend to.
Boy, put me on that, take my horse now. Come on now to the old town. Oh.
I don't know. I'm never doing country. I'll mix country, but I'll never make a country beat. I'll probably make a country beat for like $3,000. Yeah, you gotta pay me that much to like get me to make a beat like that.
Have you heard the full album?
Of what?
JJ's
Like
album.
talking.
This is the first song. I really like this one though. This is nice.
It is nice. Yeah! The whole thing all the way through.
Oh yeah, we've already ran through both vocals and like mixed both vocals. Now we're just
Having fun.
Well, how I do my mix is like, it's a 4-step process. So what we do is like, clean it up, then we add effects, like crazy effects, then we clean up those crazy effects, and then clean up volume-wise. So that's like automation, like making sure that there's no spikes, there's no like weird things where I can't hear something because the beat's overwhelming the vocal at that certain point. So like I'll go in and draw out like each point. So it's just like at the end of it, it's like 400 little dots on this thing, and that's just me moving it up and down.
You got an Instagram, bro?
Yeah. It's 5 underscores and Machi.
5 underscores?
And then it's another 5 underscores.
It's a lot of underscores.
Yeah, a lot of underscores.
Nobody can find me.
It's gonna be hard to find.
They got the heat on the floor with it, on the floor with it. I'm on that kick in the dope shit. No biggie, it's nothing. JP, I be stunting, and you know I be pumping. Max pump, shot at somebody stop me. I'm about to kick it off, call me Spanish bitch, she call me Poppy, and I love how she come out. You know what's in nature, I'm treacherous. Y'all niggas ain't better than this. Check it, I'm head to class on my measurement shit. I'm like the Iron Man, fly man, Lamar Jackson. Play aim on the floor, go. That's a 2-point conversion. And you know I be swerving, I be all in the skirting. I do this shit like it's my purpose in life. I got no purpose when writing. Just for freestyling and going off the top when I go. You know how I flow, you know I got shows. You know I got hoes, you know I got dope. I stack it in the bank, I go ahead and take the low. When I wake in the morning, I don't even know how I wake and make it, take it on. And you know I'm out here cooking raw, like Benny the Butcher. Westside Grind, I got Conways and machines and Conway. When I go to Coastal, I'm in it like the Broncos. Have you ever been to Coastal? I don't know, I just be spitting. You know how I get it. I'm watching a little kid on the baby monitor, cause I don't want to get in trouble. Check it, I got the North Face bubble, so I stay warm. I'll even wear that shit in the summer. Check it, I be riding in the Hummer, I be riding in the Jeep. Y'all ain't even fucking PJ3. I wear the Campbell rag when I sleep. Keep the waves spinning. Check it, and I fillet women, slice it like mignon.
what do you do?
Yeah, definitely follow me back because I unfollow religiously.
I feel that. Me too.
We have a podcast together.
Oh, really? That's dope.
We're co-owners of a business, JJ's Underselling Our Podcast.
Really?
I'm the music aspect and I help out with the podcast. They do everything else.
Or if you guys ever need vocal mixing, I can do that for you guys. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Bet.
I know how to map a video to like audio as well. So like, you're not
You know
just
how to
having.
fix
We're both dropping albums.
Huh?
You know how to
We're both
fix
dropping albums.
microphones.
Yeah, I can
Broke
fix
the
it.
mic?
No, but I feel like there's something wrong with it. Like, I feel like there's way too much.
Did you make that?
What?
This is the manifest samples.
Samples. These are the prototypes right
It's
now.
1 of 1.
So they're not.
I don't like it. I don't.
Yeah,
Well, I feel like.
these aren't what
look
we're
that's
putting.
good.
These aren't what we're putting out right now. These are the prototypes.
But I mean, I
The
guess
reason
like
we don't
I
like
can
it is
see
because the same thing we said in the podcast. When you're artists, you always tweak things that we always know what we want it to look like.
Mm-hmm.
So like you guys like it, right?
Yep.
This isn't what I'm supposed to even say.
Right. This is not even
Just
what we were
to
thinking
drop this
about.
off. I mean, like, this is supposed to go on a different shirt. It's not supposed to be this fun. I don't know. But, like, now that I've watched the cricket videos and, like, I know how to, like, do, like, the press stuff myself, like, I do it myself.
Do you have a press?
No. So we have to buy a press.
Mm-hmm.
That shit is fire.
I mean, they're a great investment. It's like $5,000, but you're able to like actually do that type of stuff. Like, just grab a T-shirt from Walmart.
Building Warehouse had a sale the other day.
Yeah, so basically our company, Manifest,
Mhm.
you should go follow us, is made up of a brand. Basically, like, creative. I've been kind of, like, thinking, like, a better way to put it. But I guess it's content, like, you know what I'm saying? Because we've just been on, like, a studio, like, in general, like, the fact, like, the original word of studio,
Whatever
like,
art you can
music.
think of.
I feel that.
like, visual content, writing scripts right now.
Nice.
I started like 2 scripts in the last 2 weeks. I'm writing, hopefully to finish in like the next 5 months.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, so we can like pitch that, like shoot that ourselves.
Okay.
We
have
have a
background?
singer that we actually, I guess that's good. We've met you.
We do have a singer. Yeah, now that we met him, we do have a singer.
Nice. What else we got? Basically everything,
We
and then
got
we have a
DJ.
nonprofit.
We got JJ. He do a little bit of everything.
Mm-hmm.
He sings too.
I've heard his singing.
Plays a little keys, a little bit of strings. Nothing serious. He gonna play 17 instruments. Guys, he play 17 instruments. I can't even name 17 instruments.
Yeah, when you said that, I really was trying to think about like which ones.
So like, if you think guitar, that's like 3 different guitars.
You play 3 different guitars.
Yep. I can play bass. I can play acoustic. I can play electric. I can play any saxophones, all, from like baritone all the way up
All
to
the way
soprano.
to soprano.
Yep.
Got you. So
And then I know how to play a bass clarinet, a clarinet, flugelhorn, trumpet, trombone, sousaphone,
piano.
piano, obviously. I'm a producer. I have to know how to
I was like, piano should be like number 1.
Piano was my 4th instrument that I learned. After, because saxophone was my first. That's what I started on, alto sax. And then after that, it's just a whole bunch of like little stuff like.
Play harmonica.
I mean, I could get my way around it. I bet I could learn it. In
So like,
that.
you don't. As far as, do you just make beats? Like you don't want to.
Well,
You don't want to be on your beats. Like you don't want to
oh no, I don't rap.
sing, rap, talk. You can just talk.
Well,
What I was in like something.
what I do sometimes is like I'll use my voice, but like it's heavily processed. So I'll run it through a couple different plugins and make sure that nobody can really understand that it's me, but I know it's me. So like it's funny. I have a couple songs like that actually. Like, and I have a decent singing voice. It's just that like I don't prefer to like showcase it.
Why not? You don't got to like perform. You
Well-
just be in the studio by yourself.
In the event that like, so let's say I have like a rapper, and he likes the beat, but I sing over it. Then whenever he goes and performs, people are gonna be like, "Where's the singer?" Because nobody wants like a backing track of somebody singing. So I'd much rather have like a beat where you can't really notice that it's me, but you can notice that it's a vocal,
Right.
and I don't have to go on stage and do that shit. If I'm gonna be on stage, I'm gonna be playing an instrument.
What kind of so like who are your biggest influences?
That's interesting. I would say Electric Light Orchestra influenced me a lot. They're from the 80s. Carlos Santana, he's influenced me a lot when it came to like actual instrumentation. Beat making though is more of just like based off the music that I'm listening to like right now. So like when I first started, I was listening to a lot of like alternative rock. So like
the smoother side of alternative rock, not like, you know, like the weird stuff. But then I got into this weird subgenre of hip hop called trip hop, and it's very trippy music to where like you play with the person's ear.
Like the shrooms and stuff.
No, kind of sort of.
Yeah, it's psychedelics.
I have a song that's 2 minutes and it sounds like it's 5, which is really interesting. Like you feel like you just came out of like an experience after listening to it, but like it's only 2 minutes, and it's one of my favorite songs.
That's how I feel in a lot of songs.
You can start seeing a lot more than me.
But they're all very short though. Like songs getting shorter nowadays.
Oh yeah,
I think that's why the album
it's
is.
actually
6.
I think that's why the album be so long.
Well, I guess you're right. Because they're like 45 minutes, but all these albums are long as fuck, like 22 songs.
Right.
That's because like if you remember, I think it was The Baby when it was like literally like a minute song or like a minute 30 song, and he like the first 2 bars he like comes in, he's like, and then he just like starts like from the beginning of the song, and I'm like, this is wild. Like people are actually out here doing this, but
I mean, you make a rich in 6 months.
but it's just due to the culture. Like we're used to very like streamlined information, so if we can get what we want faster, then that's how we do it. And like I even have local artists today that are doing it. Like I have this guy named Caesar at Club Indigo, dope us out. But a lot of the songs.
Club Indigo. Y'all two said that already. What is that?
Club Indigo. So that's where I'm based out of right now.
What do you mean, like a DJ?
No, not like DJing. This is where like I call it headquarters. So like I mix at home, I make beats at home, but like my actual work is over at Indigo. So like any artist that I pull through.
Where is that?
It's in North Charleston. It's
part.
Palmetto Commerce ish area. Yeah, like Ladson. Kind of sort of.
Say that's not even North Charleston, really.
Well, I call it North Charleston.
Yeah. When you said North Charleston, you know part of North Charleston. I was thinking,
Oh, you're thinking like, yeah.
Yeah, like which part?
But
That's North Charleston.
I consider everything past like Northwoods North Charleston. Basically. But
I mean, yeah. Everything past College Park really is North Charleston.
Basically.
these are valid points.
Everything
If I gotta get on the highway and I pass the College Park exit, I'm in North Charleston.
North Charleston.
But yeah, I mean like that's where I'm doing a lot of mixes. That's where I bring my artists. That's where I meet a lot of people, connect with people, and all that type of stuff. My favorite album of all time, though, me personally, is Childish Gambino's Kauai album. That album,
You said what?
Kauai, with Jaden Smith. It's
I've never
like
heard that. He got an album with that on. I thought you were talking about Kawhi.
Wow, James. I mean, okay, so yeah, now that you mentioned that, bro, I just recently realized that, found out that, I guess I paid attention to, because I read the script before, the screenplay. But Childish Gambino is because of the internet album. The screenplay, and it's written as like music to go behind a screenplay, like something to be produced. You know what I'm saying? It has a prequel. They recorded like actual like short film. How do you feel about like that's? I feel like that's great. But like I never realized about that because like
me personally, like I think Childish Gambino influenced me the most out of like all the artists that I named earlier, because like when I was in my production phase, like when I first started, I was listening to a lot of him, and then I started to like really get into like the nitty gritty, analyzing like why did he do this? Like what emotion does this make him feel? What emotion does it make me feel? Yeah, like. When it comes to music though, like every beat that I've ever made, like it's very emotionally attached. So like based on what I'm feeling that day, or when I'm sitting down in front of my computer, like actually making it, it's a reflection of like what I'm feeling. So like I can listen to a beat and recall like the memory of the feeling that I had. So if anybody else has or ever had that feeling or has that feeling, like they'll resonate with the song a lot better and understand more. So that's like the way I want to continue on creating is like reflecting upon emotions and like being able to exemplify it. It's more like a diary rather than just like making music. So.
a lot of songs I think about it.
Oh yeah.
5,000 is a lot. Over 5,000.
I don't think I've listened to 5,000 songs in my life.
You bugging.
Try creating 5,000 songs in 4 years.
That's what I'm saying. Like in 4 years, span like 5,000 is like ass. It's ass. It's like a lot. Like. Kanye West talking about 500 beats a day for 3 summers.
I don't think I know the words to 5,000 songs.
we could, or like you don't?
I don't think I know them like right now. If I was,
You haven't listened to 5,000 songs.
I know I have. You bugging.
You can't. I don't think.
Oh, it's very easy.
Listen to 5,000 songs?
Sure, I have.
I guess so. I have. I just like I said, bro. I listened to
23 years.
4 or 5 albums in the last 2 days.
You know what I'm saying? I've been reserved for 23 years. All these niggas dropping 20 plus song albums. With just in the past 2 years.
Right.
I'm sure I've heard 5,000 songs
Just
right now.
also you like if you listen to like classic albums too, like if we go back to like Michael Jackson's like Man in the Mirror album. I forget what it's called. I don't know what it is, but that album,
Man in the Mirror was black and white.
Black and White. That album, me personally, is his greatest creation.
Black and white?
Yes.
Like over Thriller.
Over Thriller, yes.
And over Bad.
Do you know that he
Off
created
the Wall, yo? Off the Wall is wild,
he
bro.
created a jazz standard that still lives on to this day with
Off
that
the
album.
Wall crazy, yo.
Like-
Once he put his fingers all up in Off the Wall.
But like another thing that's cool about him is that he was involved in the process. Like he was doing this type of stuff, like actually like working to create not just music but like feelings. And if you were to look at it from a musical standpoint, it's like, yo, this man's like musically intelligent as fuck. Like looking at it from a jazz theory aspect, like it blew my mind when I was in jazz band because we played Human Nature. That song is absolutely insane and it's so critical. Like, you can mess up one part and it'll ruin the entire song. Like, easy. In the beginning too, like, I was playing that, you know that melody at the very beginning, the I had to play that shit on the second. So imagine all these tiny ass notes like it's ridiculous. Like
I was on band on one question. Wasn't you on band? No? Was all your niggas in the band at middle school?
Corny, I'm back in the game. Bitch, I'm coming down. I'm still gripping wood grain. Man, it's 2020, still on action. Niggas out here flexing. My boy went to Texas, Houston. See some ass and titties. Yeah, we like that. We ain't even tripping cause my shit be like, oh, that. I don't know. I got my fucking laptop. Boy, gotta go down. I got my drop top. Ooh. In the morning, you can hear it from the back and get it super wet. Something, and she like that. She like my voice cause I get her moist. Something. I don't know. I don't know. Go ahead, though. You say something.
Check it. Check it. Let me in mind. I ain't even gonna say that cause y'all already heard that. This that J3 rap. What y'all know about that? I'm with my boy JaeeBryant. This your boy J3. Y'all already know me, nigga. Straight from our street all the way to Saddle Hill Road. I saddle my hoes. Saddle up. I need Meg Stallion back on the road. When I go back to Houston, we gon' see what the truth is. J3, you know I'm ruthless. Like Easy E, Bone Thugs, and Harmony. When I jump up on the beat, y'all ain't stepping to me. Don't get disrespected. I fuck out of nigga. Word to my nigga, that's the baby. Check it, they love me. All the niggas hate me. They some haters. And I'm wearing alligators. Check it. You know I'm stepping with some purpose cause I'm getting this paper. I'm getting this cream. You know what I mean, man. It's young J3.
I gotta double up my praise. This is Delta Music, bitch, and we do this shit so right. It's some instant classic shit. We gonna take it right back, way back, just like that. Oh Lord, oh, I got my boy DJ on the camera. Can't forget about KJ. You know we about to bring his action. It's that manifest shit. Never say ruin. We bout our shit. You know about my swag. I feel like Julie back in 99. I gotta do it like that. Back that ass up, girl. Let me show you what you bout. Let me something. Bitch, I'm from the dirty South. Ooh, I don't know. You can come to my crib and I can put it in your mouth. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
like the range at which like I cover.
Bring me something that's fire though. I don't want to hear nothing that's mediocre.
So I'm gonna start off like aggressive and then go lighter. So
I'm with it.
this one, I actually got accepted to perform at EDC.
Reaction.
You said EDC?
And it's a EDM festival, and they travel. So like they have EDC New York, EDC Orlando, EDC Las Vegas.
So it was like Rolling Loud, but like for EDM?
Yeah. So I got accepted to perform, but I didn't have a long enough set. But this is one of the songs that were on the set. This is called Leaf. Yep. That song.
That definitely reminded me of Deco.
This song's called Yggdrasil. Yggdrasil is the tree of life. I made this probably like 3 years ago.
It's called Yggdrasil?
Yeah.
I like this. I can do some of this. I can do some of this. Oh Lord.
This one's called Chinese
It's
Food.
a keep a machine in Conway. I'm in Conway, I'm in like LeBron James. Oh my god.
The Asian inspired beat.
Coming out February 14th, Valentine's Day. 2 series for television.
Is it for the ladies? Is that why Valentine's Day?
No. I wish.
Is it for the niggas
See,
to get ladies?
Yeah, some player shit on there. So
Okay.
Pretty much, it's, you know.
You gonna sing?
Nah, I ain't gonna. I got one song. I actually remade Andre 3000 prototype song.
Okay. Also, a little
melody.
Little melody.
Oh my gosh, come on, DJ. You
Little
got,
melody.
yeah, I did a little remake to that. But this whole album is really about. Well, this album was more therapeutic for me, you know, for the show.
How long did it take you to do?
A year.
A year.
A good year from 2000.
Damn.
January 2000. Yeah, January 2019 to now.
To now?
Yeah.
That's okay, bro. We put on fast music.
Yeah. A year.
No, but like
Yeah.
this album been in work since like
Fucking high
last
school.
summer. That's the when I wrote 32 Hottie. I wrote 32 Hottie last May.
So you going on about a year too?
I'm
Close
about to be
to
on
it.
a year. Yeah.
We're not gonna hit a year though.
Actually, I wrote Anita Part 2 right after I graduated college. Like right after.
Yeah, because you sent me that. You was like, yo, Jamel, mix this for me.
He mixed it for me last Valentine's Day.
Yeah. Yep, sure enough.
Damn. And then when did you record? When did you record Blank
Yeah,
Song?
man.
Huh?
Blank Song.
I never recorded. I wrote it.
I'm glad you didn't record.
I probably.
No, not that. No, nigga, it's the other one. What is it called? What's the name?
Oh, that song. Last May. I
Oh,
wrote that last May.
yeah. Post relationship. Post
Oh,
post
Nino.
vibes.
Yeah.
The Nino. God,
Yeah,
Wait, you on the song?
I heard it.
No.
I heard that one.
No, I meant, you know, like all them cats. I've been wanting to show people, like, you know, I got music, but it's like, they don't know nothing yet.
Down on that.
Bro, all you have to
All they know is.
I don't have enough work to back up.
No,
Yeah,
it doesn't even matter. As long as you can back up your craft by skill, then you are fine.
Yeah.
So if you're a rapper
Tell him, Marcus.
and you do this shit, and you're a producer and you do this shit, and you can show them that you do this shit, then they'll be like, what's good? Like,
Yeah, bro. I don't got no garments right now, but shit, niggas can't tell me. Niggas can't tell me.
You don't got no garments?
Because all they know is, that's Jay on
Yeah,
board.
it's Jay on
Bro,
board.
have you ever seen anything produced by me released to the public?
No.
And how many people know me?
Wait, a lot.
A lot of
But
people.
you low key.
But you been working.
You've been working.
I just agree.
What he's saying is you've been working too. He knows, like, you've been working on your craft.
You got
Maybe
faith
not-
in me, nigga.
Maybe not as far
I
as
tell you what.
recording, but you've been working on
No,
your
I feel
craft.
you.
And
Like,
you're
you got the perfect
a
ad-libs,
necessity
too.
when
Like,
it comes
it's
to
like,
like,
it
alright,
goes
let's
to-
say I have like
Look at
Tyrone
your
over
camera,
at
too.
Zeus, you
Something
know what I
to
mean?
push Shabazz
And I'm
on
just like,
holla at your baller.
alright,
Shabazz
what
underscore
you feel?
1439.
He's like,
You know,
yeah,
Shabazz
I'll write to
on
this right quick.
Facebook.
And then he'll
Why
write something.
1439?
I can't really
1439, that's the actual year that we live in
So
right
like,
now.
I can only tell him certain things. Like,
Ooh, yeah,
yeah, your
conversation.
volume's a little
That's
bit too
conversation
high.
right there.
Like,
Actually, the year was 1441.
I can't tell like
I got
the
Cherry
quality
to
of
change
the
it.
words
But
that you are
1439 is when I
saying
made my
needs to be
Instagram,
increased.
and that
Like,
was the year that we were
that's
living
about as
in.
deep as I can get.
Oh,
So
you know,
like,
you can't have a new year.
it's just like basically
A
if
new
you were
year
there,
means going
you can
from
give
winter
some
to spring,
people some
not
different thoughts
January
that
to
they never
December.
would have had if you weren't there.
You know.
So
if you want to get deep into that conversation. A year does not. When does a new from everything that we watched, all down to like Lion King, when has a new circle of life begin? Like from nature, when has a new life has mean? Like what's the seasons exactly? You know, from you you don't go from how can a new year start from it's cold in December and it's still cold in January. You know, that's why the spring equinox and the winter equinox probably got that. That is how the people before us figured out.
Okay, I get that. Okay, I feel like you're about to ask questions. I'm gonna let you go ahead. If it's not,
So I'm from Canada, right? We only have rain and dry. So how am I able to differentiate? Obviously, I can differentiate dry season and wet season. But like, if I don't have my 4 core like seasons, how would I be able to?
Or like Alaska, where it'll be dark for like 12 days.
No, that's just more than 12 days.
Yeah, that's like a month.
That's like a whole ass month of darkness.
I don't think it's a whole month. I think I want to say it's
you
like.
feel me?
It's like
I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't think it's a whole month. I think it's a whole 31 days, but it's like it's close to it. Y'all are correct.
Like I said, I don't want to go too much of it. I can't answer all of that. I know the basics of it and.
But why 1439?
I'm gonna
So
explain.
when did you start counting?
I'm gonna explain. I didn't start counting.
I mean, not you, but like you in
So
general.
if you the first calendar, you know, we in America and the world, most of the world goes off the Gregorian calendar, you know, which was not the first calendar to be made. You know, like I said to me, I'm the type of person, you know, if this is not the first thing to be made, then what makes this the right one to be made? So we go off the how the Islamic calendar is lunar. Yeah. And it's if you do the math to do it correctly to match up with Gregorian calendar is real hard, but the next year technically starts in August. That's why summer starts in August.
I saw August at 1439. I feel like it'll be more than 2020.
that was my point. What is Delta music?
Delta Music is me and Third First mixtape produced truly by your boy. I think I produced the whole thing, besides 2 songs.
Everything but like 2 songs.
How many songs was it?
Like 5.
No, it was like 7. It was like 7.
So Delta music is y'all. Like that's like y'all group kind of.
Well, not technically. As the Classicals, our little group, you know what I mean? And our boy Monty, you know what I mean?
Getting them back on Cocaine Mountains.
We getting Cocaine Mountains real soon. That's the song we got. But
I thought you were about to say Monty was on a doing. All right, go.
No.
Not on.
We made music with Monty.
Yeah, no, I thought you were about to say
I
Monty.
thought you meant Monty was doing cocaine.
oh no, no.
What?
No.
Doing cocaine?
No, I ain't doing.
Are you?
Chill out with that.
But no, but for real, me and him went back. We did Delta Music, 420, dropped it, 7 tracks, back and forth, high school, junior, sophomore year, I don't remember, but yeah, I think that shit got like 12,000 views on it now. So y'all go check it out on DatPiff.
Lord, no, please don't check it.
No, don't go check it. I mean, if you got time, yeah, but I mean, it's not one of my best work and his best work.
It's alright, y'all got better, y'all grew.
Yeah, we grew, you know what I'm saying? We grew as men. Yeah, we grew as men, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Next project.
Never say ruin, bro.
Never say ruin. Oh, never say ruin. It's my label, brand, you know what I'm saying? Got it on. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of linty right now, but you know it's all good though. My brand, I started that in 2017. That was supposed to be an album title. Then it turned into creation. And never say ruin is like you never ruin dreams, and we helping each other out. And like my boy said, they manifesting. We doing this shit together, and we gonna execute and do this shit right. You know what I mean?
We're gonna build a foundation.
We're gonna build a foundation, like my boy Shabazz say. Build a foundation.
Hey, that's coming in the works.
14.
Spoiler.
Talk about that.
Yeah, talk about
Falcon Brand.
Well, Royal Falcon Brand, you know, is the incubator to help start young creative minds, businesses, to help put your foot in the door, all right? Even though it's a brand, we're a way of life, we're a family, you know. Royal Falcon Brand and Never Say Ruin been together since day one.
Shouts to Trying to Make It Records.
That too.
Trying to make it records. Trying to make it records, yo. When he told me that shit, I was
And
like,
then
yo.
we'll finish with you telling us about Club Indigo and what it is, where they can find it.
Club Indigo is a collective of artists, photographers, basically just artists and creatives, and we all just basically make music. We're Charleston based, and we have genres that range from the classic Charleston Geechee rap all the way through to like trap music, and we're trying to expand our horizons and everything. Big albums coming out this year. We got a freshman album from Thrice Tyrone, if that's still his name. If you're looking at this, Tyrone, you need to figure out your damn name.
It might be Ty. It might be Ty the Prophet. We
What?
don't. It might be Ty the Prophet. He just messaged me that.
What? Why is he changing? This man changes his name a lot.
I fuck with it.
I feel like we should keep it as King Pharaoh.
Yeah, man. Big things coming. We got a lot of shows coming this year.
Of course you would.
Stay tuned. We got a whole bunch of stuff. Show January 24th or 27th.
27th,
It's-
I'll be there.
Right.
Yeah.
Hosted by Nino Casanova.
Yeah, I'll
So
be there.
look up Nino Casanova. Look up Caesar the Real. Look up me, Machi. And just hit us up. Daniel Green as well, doing great stuff behind the camera. So like, just stay tuned, you guys. We got some crazy stuff going on. No facts. Appreciate it.
Man, look, I got the podcast to manifest being on video.
It's different. It's different. Very different.
Oh, that's why you were like when I said film.
Yeah.
It's very different.
I mean, I choose to start filming it this season because
Actually,
it gains more people attention. You know,
Yeah.
I'm trying to everything like each episode, like you said, man. I talk about everything on the show. You know, each episode, you never know who attention you're
boy,
gonna
you
get.
talk some shit on there. I
You
love
can
it.
beat me.
I love it though. I ain't gonna lie. I love it though. I love it.
That's how I feel. Man, hey, it disappeared. Yeah, if you're listening, you know we filming. Y'all know how I do the show, man. It's all vibes. You know, it's nothing structured. I try to get everybody comfortable as much so they can really see what's on their chest, man. All right. But we're gonna get into it. I got some two guards right here next to me. You already know Jay. Jay talk mad trash all day, so y'all know a conversation gonna be good with him. But today we're gonna start picking the mind of JJ and seeing how well he is. But before we get into our main topics, the music. What's up with the music? Who are y'all as an artist? Let the people know that. I mean, everybody know Jay. Everybody know JaeeBryant, you know. But who is JJ the artist?
Man, so I've been rapping since I was like 12, 13. And then so I didn't start really making music seriously and like dropping albums. So I met this guy. And I was like, when I first met him, I heard him freestyle. He was in the common area out in high school, man. He was battling this one cat. I was like, yo, this cat is nice. And I started hearing the music. I was like, yo, give me a beat. He's like, yeah, whatever. Start playing. And then he sent me some shit one day, and I was like, all right, cool. Like, I ripped that shit. He's like, yo, let's work. So ever since then, yo, he made a song called Where I'm At. I love that shit. I was like, yo, please send me that joint. So we made an EP together back in 2013. Ever since then, I make music here and there. I'm terribly inconsistent. He know me best, man. He'll send me a beat, and I won't give it back to him for like 2 months because that's just how my mind works. I get to it when I do. And then when I went to college, I took like 3 years off. Like my mind just wasn't working. Like I had writer's block. So one day it just came back to me. Now I'm making music. We got a tape, man. Slightly Toxic coming soon. Trying to make a records powered by Manifest, man. My brother, he got 2 production credits on there. Yahshua still learning the beat tape. That's coming out this Saturday, man. Be on the lookout for that.
Is that an exclusive?
What?
Is that did anybody else know about this?
They don't know about it.
Hey, we got exclusive. Hey, I'm gonna add the effects on this. It's like a bomb.
They don't know about it yet.
We got exclusive on Morning Star Radio. All right, Jake. You know you ducked off. Let me see. I said last year. Oh, what type of ghetto crap that is, boy?
I'm at the door.
Boy, out here, boy, the nigga just had the music just going on. Boy, I tell you, you can't provide black folks know now. You got the phone going off in the middle of the show.
Yeah.
But let me see, Jake. Last year, the trifecta, correct? Was the last one? No, trifecta.
Yeah, 2018.
Last project.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy, man? That's why I told you to come out. You got to go out to Spot 47 because that's you promoted your last project there, so you got to promote your next one there.
Yeah, 2 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah. You got to do his only written cursive.
Yeah, I should.
So you drop trifecta. You know, you ducked off from the people. You're doing more business work behind the scenes. So what can the people expect from Jay now? Is there something new from you coming out?
Too serious for television.
Come on.
Hey,
Valentine's Day
Yes,
next
sir.
month.
hey.
Yeah.
Oh.
He got produced. He produced one on it. Yeah, he got interlude on there. Yeah, but yeah.
That's also like
He got
like Kendrick going Absol.
yeah, but he ain't even rapping the production. The production.
It's a production.
He got the production.
Commercial break.
production.
I'm really excited now. See how that gonna go.
So,
All right.
yeah.
So I got 2 artists with me. All right. And for everybody listening, you know, y'all, I got listeners in Norway. I don't even know where Norway is at. But I checked my stats and it said Norway.
Yeah, I do see it.
I got Europe, you know. So for everybody that's listening, you know, I got 2 Charleston rappers, and what's the difference between them is they are not the average Charleston rapper, the one that, you know, that they get played on Z93 all the time, you know. It's like, it's mad trash too. And you know what's crazy? I met the dude that does the music, and you know, he sat there and he said, he's like, yeah, we're trying to change it up, you know, trying to stop playing the same old songs over and over. Yeah, that's all you do. If you don't want controlling it, then how can you do it? But you know, if you listen to them, man, Pharaoh, Nino, Slim, you know, Whole Club Indigo, C's, you know, all of them, all their sound, you would never think they're from Charleston.
Hell no.
And that's what makes y'all so great, man. I just want to give y'all a round of applause, man. Like, I'm proud of y'all, man. Y'all give me hope. You know, where I grew up from, man, the sound stayed the same, but it was that southern gutter though. It wasn't like how everybody now is, you know, it's whiny. You know, it's that southern gutter where I came up from. But y'all put a new inspiration back into Charleston.
Yeah, for sure.
Listen, I'm gonna ask y'all this, all right? It's the fun part. Top 5. Oh wait, let me make sure what this says. Yeah, top 5 rappers right now.
You go first.
Right now.
Right now?
Not right now in time, but like right now, how you feeling? Who's your top 5 rappers?
Top 5. Okay.
Number 1, y'all gonna hate me. No, not no order, but number 1, y'all gonna hate me.
Okay.
Jonathan Kirk, the baby, hottest in the game right now.
Yeah,
He is but he is the hottest in the game right now. He's consistently putting out great music. Y'all might say, oh, it's the same thing but no. Everybody.
I fuck with him though.
Yo, shouts to Bad Takes, and I'm probably gonna get flamed for this. Nah, I ain't even gonna say, man, but every Nipsey song I ever sounded the same.
It does.
It's the same thing to me every time.
It does.
And I ain't listen to cuz like that, but I have to listen to random different songs, but like it's the same thing every time.
Oh, you ain't like
so
that.
the baby, he's putting out great quality music consistency. If it ain't broke, don't break it.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
However, I told Jay this. I told everybody this. 2020 is not his year. He's fading away.
I don't care. I love his 2019.
I love his 2019.
His 2019, he killed it.
He killed it.
I love his 2019.
The city, you know, he from Charlotte and stuff, you know.
He did a big thing right there.
Yeah, and he promoted his city, man.
The one thing this is the reason why I say he's not going to make it, is because when you do a feature with other people, you should be able to adapt to their beat. Mm-hmm. People should not make a beat for you.
Right.
That's the only reason why.
Okay, what about Under the Sun though?
That beat was for him.
Under the Sun was completely out of his element.
You don't think?
They switched the beat on his verse.
You don't think?
Hey, I was too busy.
What do you mean by make it?
Like, okay.
I can hear the baby on this song.
Perfect thing. All right. Anytime Kendrick does a song with somebody, you know, everybody be like, oh snap, that's actually there's Drake. Drake's a better example. Be like, oh snap, that's actually Party Next Door song. That's not Drake's song. Drake made that his song. You know. Yeah. Lil Wayne and Kendrick did Mona Lisa together. Mm-hmm. What made that song better is that you listening to it, Lil Wayne kept up with it. Like Kendrick did not take away from Wayne's creativity. The baby's he's on other.